Did you not know that? Since forever! That's because that's... Rome stole... Rome stole fucking everything from Greek. It did. Yo. I just realized my mic's been... I just realized my mic's been unmuted this entire time. So I think they could just cheer me. Hey everybody! Welcome to Phoenix Wright 2, am I right? Today, if you couldn't tell, we're having a debate about the Holy Roman Empire.
It's not really a debate.
I don't think it's about anything.
Me and Chris's Pratt are correct, and Jeremy is not.
I'm not even gonna go near that one.
Well, anyways, it's time. It's time for us to once again become the worst lawyers you've ever seen in your goddamn life.
Worst Lawyers 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Well, I'm sure lawyers have failed the bar exam before, and we didn't.
You know what? We didn't fail the bar exam. That's completely true.
Yeah.
All right, it's time.
Well, actually, that's actually a trick question, because if you fail the bar exam, you're not a lawyer.
You were a lawyer and who failed the bar exam, though.
No, you were a lawyer. You were sorry. Yeah, you were a student of law.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
Oh.
Because you don't become a lawyer until you succeed. So.
Anyways, as always, I am Mike Lightning. You should already know that, and if you don't, I'm worried for you. This is my Twitch channel, after all. Once again, playing the game, the controller in hand, the Xbox... Is it Xbox One or Xbox 360?
It's an Xbox One controller.
It's an Xbox One Afterglow, right?
No.
No, not anymore. It was
It
originally.
was never.
I thought it was an afterglow. I thought that's what you said in the bit when you were talking about it.
I don't remember this bit.
Anyways,
My Xbox 360 controller was an afterglow, but
over here with the Xbox One controller, who he will be using said Xbox One controller to, you know, present evidence and shit. We've got Quoth, our Phoenix himself.
yes, truck.
He's got a fascination with that one GIF where the truck hits the anime girl from. That's from Dead Man's Wonderland, right?
No, Zombieland Saga.
Zombieland Saga. My bad.
Never seen it.
We've got Chris's Pratt.
Today, Chris Pratt will be played by Bart Simpson. Watch out for episode 13 when Bart gets hit by a car.
All right, thank you, Bart Simpson.
Love that one.
And of course, we've got Quasar over here, who will be voicing the miscellaneous characters and also our first prosecutor.
I voice most of the deep-voiced characters, some of the female characters, and 100% of the characters who continue the Phoenix TX bit.
I gotta tell you, man. Bart getting hit by that car is almost as funny as the mental torment he faces every day of his life.
It's episode 23. This is a fake Bart moving from the canon. All right.
You shut your fucking mouth. I am the real Bart Simpson.
All right. We are witnessing a live casting replacement.
Wait, what?
Yeah, okay, new game. That was the right option.
Hey, Bart
it's
here.
It's time for Justice for All. No, not
There's
that
no
one.
numbers here.
Are you gonna stream?
It's gonna be Justice for All.
Where's Phoenix Wright
Justice
2.5?
for all. Oh, that's what we in the business call Miles Edgeworth investigation.
Where's Phoenix Wright 2 cups of olive oil? I don't know which one of these is the second game.
It's Justice for All.
It's Justice,
It's Justice for All?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Mike, can you share your screen?
Yeah.
Oh god, I forgot to share my screen with, you know, the cast. Okay. And then I do that, and then oh shit, it was there for a second. Go, hold on.
The Lost
There it
Turnabout.
is.
Well, I sure hope they find it.
Why is this such a detailed, like... I don't know why, this drawing of Phoenix makes me uncomfortable.
I'm very happy.
That's why, it's because he's happy.
Yeah, Phoenix being happy is kind of weird. Like, he doesn't do that. Since when is Phoenix happy?
Oh god!
You gonna huff or what?
No.
Okay.
How did I get into this mess?
You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
No, isn't this the...
I think it's the judge, yeah.
Yeah.
What have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
I gotta tell you, Tony Orlando's really adding some emotion to this scene.
September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Sounds familiar.
It's a famous piano melody. I just
My
forgot the name of it.
gut says Phantom of the Opera, but I don't.
It might be.
Whatever. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh? Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it.
What? Am I the first victim?
Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney.
Damn, I can't believe Phoenix dies in the first trial.
What
Yeah,
a nightmare.
Unfortunately, from now on, you're only going to be voicing animals because Phoenix is dead.
Who the hell do I play
A
as?
few minutes later, District Court,
Money,
Defendant Lobby
the
Number
monkey.
1.
Apollo.
Oh no.
Already?
No, Apollo's me. We've already
Head.
decided this.
Fuck. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Ah!
I think
Good
this-
morning.
I hate it. I hate it. Please stop talking to me.
What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit?
Why are you... Can you... Okay, just shut the fuck up. Please.
No, I actually like this voice. This is good.
My head hurts a lot.
Roger that.
Okay. Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Are you an envoy from the Lost Boys? Wait, no, you're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong.
What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble.
What?
I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What the hell? What is going on here?
You promised me. You said that you would prove I was not guilty.
Not guilty?
Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. Except for all the people that call you TX. I think those are only your friends, though. Am I your friend? Can I call you TX? And
Blake,
just like that, I was
I'm
moved to tears, sir.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. My brain is so fucking flooded right now, trying to think of a joke to come up with against those fucking feathers.
I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever.
What is this girl babbling about?
I'd say those feathers are probably poking into her tits, but I don't think she has any.
Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange. You keep staring at me, and, like, looking around the room. Like, you know those, like, memes, like, on TikTok, where the puppy is, like, all confused and shit? You look like that.
Oh,
Making me kinda nervous
I see
there.
we have added TikTok to the canon lore now.
My brain keeps jumping between a Peter Pan joke and a bird joke, and I just can't land on one. Alright, here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who the hell are you?
What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible.
Are you a 16-year-old girl or a 30-year-old washed-up actress?
Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this.
No, it's just, I think you have the wrong guy.
Yes, I'm...
Who am I? Am I drawing a blank?
The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay?
Guess I must have amnesia? Okay, what do I have? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl said I'd prove her not guilty. Can't believe I said that.
You know, I just realized
Yeah?
the second trial in Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton starts off in a very similar way.
22? No, she's a cop.
She's like,
This is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Yo, Phoenix, if only you could see the title of the game.
September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2.
You actually want to know something funny about the feathers?
What?
I would love to know something funny about the feathers. Please.
Yeah, Winston, share.
Come on, Winston.
You
Do you have an actual, interesting thought for once?
Well, you see, well, you might think because her name is Maggie Bird that the feathers are a reference to her name, but in actuality, in the original Japanese version, there's no bird reference in her name at all. And the feathers are actually a reference to, what's it called? a
Puffs.
type of charity called the Red Feather Community Chest.
Hmm.
So the feathers are actually supposed to communicate that Maggie Bird is a charitable person.
Gotcha. I don't know.
So it doesn't mean she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? That's crazy. Anyways, court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, Winston,
Great.
you cold-hearted son of a bitch. How you been running? How the streets?
How do you know who he is, Mr. Wright? You have amnesia.
What?
I could.
Wait,
Sorry, I forgot.
I read his name tag.
I don't know what happened, but Phoenix, you're much nicer to me. I like this. Whatever happened with that, that's a good.
I
Seem like a
hope there
cool
are
guy. I like your style.
I hope there are some other defense attorneys here, because this one's terrible.
Yeah, it's not.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well,
Oh,
I
good.
mean,
Are you ready, Mr. Wright? I'm gonna ask it again.
yeah, I'm ready.
Cool.
If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of...
Shut up. The court will not hear any of the defense's terrible excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair and swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Of course, yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover.
Why'd you
What's
laugh before
worse,
that?
her lover was a fellow police officer.
Why are you over
Wait,
here?
wait.
Wait, why are you over here?
What?
Why is she over here?
What are you talking about?
'Cause-
I'm the defense attorney.
Yeah, because you got amnesia so bad, Maya just disappeared from the game.
Sometimes your defendant has to help you out.
The defendant has to stand somewhere. I don't... I mean,
Not
frankly,
not
the way it
next
works
to
in...
you.
The way it works in American courts is the defendant is right next to the defense attorney.
That is accurate. But not how it works in this courtroom typically.
Well, you know what? They made a special exception because I don't remember
Well,
how
you
anything
know-
works.
Ever since they installed the bar under the court desks, defendants had just been hanging around the defendant.
Wait, you killed a policeman?
What? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that, you know? In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. TX. Let's see what I've prepared a lot. I bought an Xbox 360 Afterglow controller just to battle yours. Let's see what you learned.
You
since
bought
last
you bought an objectively worse controller.
Hold on, why are you acting cocky? This scorecard I found in my jacket says I beat you.
By the way,
Well, yeah, but it was very close. It was like, like battle of...
Yeah?
Did he cut out for? Okay, cool. He cut out for everyone
Oh.
else too.
so true. I got scared.
Alright. Who is this guy?
I think he's still gone.
Nathan? Well, shit.
The timeline.
No, not the timeline. Not
I
again.
suppose I might have to do a Payne impression.
His
Oh,
computer
fuck.
Before
crashed.
that, I must tell everybody in the court that these two people are battling it out with Xbox One controllers, but I have the Duke.
What?
What?
You don't know what that means? God damn
Dude.
it. You know
Oh,
the
shit.
original
That was my bad.
Xbox?
I clicked.
The original Xbox has this
Mmm.
massive controller with the logo in the middle, and that's
Yeah, I know
called
what you're
the
talking about.
Duke.
I don't remember
Mr.
it being called. I don't remember
That's
it being
the
called the
best
Duke.
one. It's
Mr.
called the Duke.
Mr. Judge, sir,
Yes.
is a PS4 DualShock 4 legal in court?
You're a Sony cuck.
I know.
How
I
could you
also
do this in my courtroom?
I also have an Xbox 360 Afterglow. I just wanted to know which one I should use.
Well, you can try using your PS4 controller, but the second it dies, good luck finding a charger. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I played with my PS4
just a USB
DualShock
micro
4
B.
wired.
Incorrect. It is a fragile USB micro B or whatever you said.
It is a very
because
fragile,
once
actually.
you use it twice, the cord no longer works.
Put it back.
Well, Oh, you're right, but you can just get another cable.
I would know. I tried to play Spider-Man PS4, but I had to replace the controller 3 different times.
You replaced the whole ass controller?
It kept breaking. What can I say? They're
Dude,
terrible.
why would you replace the controller? Just go to 7-Eleven and buy a USB micro B
I
cable.
bought it. I had multiple cables.
So like I'm gonna take
The cables were not what were broken.
I'm gonna take like my medication while I wait for him to come back. So this is your daily reminder, kids, that if you have a prescription from a doctor, you should probably take it and not forget it like I have several times already.
And if you have a Nintendo Switch, I actually favor your opinions more than most Xbox users. But don't tell anybody I said that.
Judge,
mean,
Judge, we
everybody
all
in this
heard you.
to think that the Xbox controller is good.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Xbox
It
controller
isn't.
fucking rocks.
It's bad.
It's kind of the best controller out right now.
The Xbox One
I
controller
voice
is
my
yes.
last.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Are you
used an
still
Xbox
talking about the
360?
Duke? Yeah,
No.
dude, yeah, okay, the Xbox 360 controller is quite possibly the best controller ever made.
It is.
Absolutely not.
You're a damn fool.
You are a damn fool. I agree.
What's
So,
going
you ever
on?
tried to use the D-pad before?
Yeah.
Imagine thinking the shield is
I-
usable.
I don't understand what's going on.
I'm confused. Are you trying to play, like, what are you trying to play with a D-pad on an Xbox 360 controller?
Fucking nothing. But if I wanted to play a legitimate game, all good games require D-pads, and I wouldn't be able to use a Xbox controller.
Every
for that.
single good game requires a
Every
D-pad?
single good game. Super Mario World and Tetris. Those are the only two. Maggie Bird, you look like you're about to say something. Would you like to share it with the court?
Yeah,
Not even that bad of it.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
I am so dead.
Oh.
Damn, Nathan, you're kind of just voicing everyone right now.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
You don't look very well, detective.
Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know.
You work under that detective?
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Although he gets a little kooky whenever he isn't able to read the latest edition of Batman comics.
Just calm down, I believe you. Say, I found these fries under the table. You want some?
Wait, but there's supposed to only be like a bar down there. Why are there fries?
I don't know.
It's a food bar.
Detective Gumshoe. Please describe for us the details of this murder.
Oh, yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. With the little thing over the E. What you call that? Anyways, the victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
Because he's a beat cop. I see what he did there.
The
did you see
details
what
are
they did
listed.
with his name?
No.
It got a chuckle out of me.
Dustin Prince.
Ah!
The details. Mr. TX, why are
Yeah,
you
what's up?
laughing?
Sorry, what?
He looked at the court record.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Yes, the autopsy report, correct?
Yes, but what color are French fries supposed to be?
Green.
Good, so these are the right color.
Judge, I think you're colorblind.
No, I just think you haven't had the best fries.
Judge,
telling you right now,
think that's
These
mold.
things are salty enough, I can tell they're aged properly.
Exactly.
You're not
An
supposed
aged
to age
fry is
fries,
great.
guys!
What?
Everything in this autopsy report is very clearly in order.
So we'll
Even
come
the
back.
estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir.
You shifted from one voice to another right there.
Yeah.
The results are. I'm being dramatic. Can you? Yeah, the results of the autopsy confirm the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
There's a clock right there.
Very.
Yeah.
The court accepts it into evidence.
Front photo
Hold
1.
on. I'm gonna need to
Now.
look at that real quick.
Try to look at everything.
What do we got here? Those hands look like the same length.
The
Hey,
one,
look.
I think the one on the left is shorter, so I think it's 7.
Just straight up 7 o'clock. It's either
Looks like
7
it.
or 8.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. The time that the
7 or 8,
picture
yeah.
was taken isn't the same time as the time he died.
Of
Now
course
then,
not, but also consider this. It is.
6:28.
At
Yeah,
6:20
checks out.
PM.
Checks out.
Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Of course, yeah.
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Yes.
I'm sorry, these fries
What
are
I
hitting
just
me
had.
kind of hard. The green smell's
Phoenix,
coming on.
You're a celebrity. Everyone watches in on all your trials on TV. Everyone
just-
knows this.
Just give me a second to exhaust.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record.
Hey, I may not know much, but I know how to rock a court record.
Uh-huh. Yep, info about evidence.
Nope, don't even tell me. I already know it. I already know all of it. Yeah,
But-
Tab, I know how this works.
Oh, you know about Tab? I remember your first trial.
Where the fuck
I was
is that on my
watching it on
controller?
TV at the time.
I've always preferred Tab Clear.
Oh.
Mr. Wright,
I've always preferred
Yeah, Your
Wright.
Honor. Yeah.
court is in session. Shave your shit chat for later.
Please.
That was only
Sorry,
half
Your
of
Honor.
it.
Guess I'd better check the court record, what I can find. What was it again? Tab?
All right, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order.
Sounds so familiar. Flashback.
What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
Oh shit. Fuck. I know this, Your Honor.
Me too.
Fuck. Oh, shit. No.
Looks like the ground.
Is glasses, Your Honor.
It was the ground, Your Honor.
Broken glasses.
That's right.
The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And he held onto them as he fell.
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime, they're not mine. I swear, sir, I swear.
I mean, you sure?
Yes. Look, it was coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
It's a hell of a coincidence.
It is, but I'm very unlucky like that. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, thanks. And this evidence, it's very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you be considered a witness? Like, he's just a detective. He didn't witness
Well-
the crime.
Well, yeah, but I'm an expert witness. Like my profession allows me to give insight on the case.
I
think
want to see
that
I want to see a court show like Judge Judy or something. But every time somebody says something to the judge, they just look at them like from under their glasses and just say, "Okay."
Okay.
Runner, she robbed me in broad daylight. I have photographic evidence. It's all here, plain as day. Okay.
Just zooms in. He looks up from his newspaper, like slightly frowning.
There's something
Okay.
even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
Fuck.
Maggie. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name. Maggie.
I'm gonna be
sir.
real with you. That is like beautiful handwriting for somebody on death's door.
It is.
How did he reach the M?
That's another good question.
With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Getting some deja vu.
Oh, yeah. It reminds
Why?
me a lot.
This is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The
Maggie.
prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence.
As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious.
Wait,
Victim even
Yes.
wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
Phoenix. But what if we're looking at it the wrong way? What if the name isn't actually a name, but a sequence of letters upside down?
Alright, I'm gonna look at this picture right
No.
now, and if I don't see a name, I'm gonna look at it. I'm turning my head upside down.
No, like
Yeah, no, there's literally a lowercase I that can be nothing else.
what? No, it could be a number.
Real.
It could be an
like
exclamation. It could be an exclamation mark.
point.
It could be an exclamation mark.
Then what the
yes.
hell is the E? A croissant?
Two pairs of glasses.
Uh,
AW.
It's a pretzel emoji that wasn't finished because he died.
The number 2 exclamation point 66 AW. What could it
I'm
mean?
starting to think you're guilty.
Yeah, yeah, random person in the audience, exactly.
Oh my god.
And also,
Alright.
those glasses aren't mine.
So,
It's conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
cross-examine?
This is it. I'm counting on you.
Sure. What is a cross-examination?
What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part of the show where you get in the witnesses' faces. You're all
Get in
like,
their faces?
hey, press, and you press them, and you press everything.
Get in their
and then-
faces. How am I supposed to get in their faces? They're across the
Yeah,
goddamn
and-
courtroom.
And then sometimes the prosecutor's like, oh, no, you can't do that. But you press them anyways, because you're the cool protagonist and stuff, you know? But they lie from time to time, and you catch them in the lies.
They lie?
Cool. Yeah.
But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Still lying though. It's just a different kind of lying.
Yeah, that guy
Taking
does look a bit
philosophy class, so
dopey.
I would know. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yeah, Your Honor. Ouch, what? Trial by fire, here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright.
I thought
It can't be
something
too hard,
exposed
right?
part.
I get the feeling I'm a pretty good read at people.
You've
I mean,
got-
according to
you've
the
got-
scorecard, I
you've
have
got some
100%
pretty-
success rate.
You've got some pretty solid evidence.
There's something even more incriminating. About those glasses, do you have any proof that these belong to my client?
The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal.
How should I do now? Always continue pressing.
Phoenix, remember to save frequently.
Shut up. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this.
Unless it happens to do with Christmas.
Do you have more definitive proof? I don't get that reference. Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses?
You forgot the almost Christmas line?
The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else.
So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's?
Something like that. What? Whoa, what?
I see. So there's no proof.
Oh, wait, you got high C up there? Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut.
Sort of dressed like the High C mascot.
Icy doesn't have a mascot.
But if they did, she'd have that. They'd have that color scheme. That's all I'm saying.
True.
Ooh, nope. Nope. There we go.
Wow.
Although it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, I had backups. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell?
Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else.
Please continue with your testimony, detective.
Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. Like, it was a real tumble. Like, multiple seconds in the air.
Impressive. What was his name?
Oh, yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but,
Was the name of that? You know what I'm gonna ask you. Nailed it, Phoenix. Really, this is going so well. Are you absolutely certain?
sorry, pal, but that's what it said.
Holy shit, my man had his soul sucked out.
Yeah.
If it were Leon, then you might have another argument, but there's no way this name is anything else. This is a picture of it, no matter which way you look, it still says Maggie.
He's got a point.
Hey, hold on.
Huh?
Don't hug me. I know the picture says Maggie, but
Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture.
that's how you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence.
Well, now hold on. I got feeling that something's wrong is not a. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna. You have more authority on this than I do. And you're certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground?
There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand. And there were grains of sand stuck onto his pointer fingernail.
It seems that it was written by the victim himself.
Classic.
Whoa,
That
that
didn't
was...
go well. The writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble.
Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. All the way from part 3 to part 9. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but... Oh, that was you, sorry. I really want to see your special move, sir. Your
My
stand.
what?
Your stand. You always look so cool when you present evidence, and you have your stand
Present
pop up behind you,
evidence?
and it's all like, objection! But like cooler, because I can't object very well. Yes, the great Phoenix, right? Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
I heard that lately. You can not only present evidence, but also people's profiles as well.
What?
Oh no. I forgot that was a thing.
What?
It sure
I
makes
actually
things
like
a
this.
bit more complicated.
I
so
hate
be
this
careful.
mechanic.
I actually like this
People's
mechanic.
profiles?
Yeah,
Okay.
like,
Give this a shot.
Watch her spells. Her name's spelled Maggy.
Yeah.
And the desert.
And then
Mom.
some music cut out.
You're racist.
What?
What? I am not. How
No,
could you
not-
say this to me?
No, not you. Not you. It's a reference. Alright, whatever. What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, fingers outstretched, ready to take on my opponent.
Not fingers, finger.
You know what, God? Shut the hell up.
Alright.
I feel like I could kill you right now.
I don't think you could.
You know what, God? You catch me outside after this trial. I can do anything.
You're saying that out. You're saying that out loud. You're not in your own head anymore.
Detective Gumshoe,
You talking to me, pal?
please state the defendant's name for me.
what are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. TX?
Shut the hell up, Payne, you scum-sucking bark mouth.
What?
Good
You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please?
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird.
Think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that's Maggie Bird.
That ever so sluttle intonation, Your Honor. It looks like the bird caught the cat napping.
What the fuck is going on here?
I have no idea either, sir. I think it's a plot twist.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie because her mother's a moron. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
I've been under the assumption her mother was smart.
Well, that I hadn't even noticed. No one on the police force.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say? Okay, can I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
I mean, it depends how long they were dating, right?
True.
Maybe
Maybe
they just
they've been
recently
dating for
started.
one day. Mr. Payne,
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
how do you spell your name?
Pop quiz.
W.
Okay, I don't think there's a W in Mr. So are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. I have an eye for these types of things, you know. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir.
Why do you look so forlorn? This is a break in the case.
Oh my god, you'll see why.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir.
Yikes.
Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
I don't know why. I just thought of that manga panel I sent you guys earlier that said, on the day of her 20th birthday.
I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him.
A radioactive ring pop, and that was his murder weapon. This is insane. Anyways, those.
Oh,
they
those
were
are
close.
really good.
They were close.
You know those no ring
Very
pops with the
Please,
radioactive
Your Honor,
pop.
I really don't want to get the Ring Pop Corporation wrapped up in this. It's already very complicated.
Nevertheless, Winston Payne like raises his hand. Every finger has a ring pop on it.
Oh,
Tragedy struck.
He's a corporate shill. I knew it from the start.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
I, on the other hand, have never taken a sponsorship deal and am dirt poor.
I'm still dirt poor.
And it's because you have very poor financial
Because
control.
you spent all of that sponsorship money on their own ring pop.
Yeah. How do you know about this?
It's a devious strategy. Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off.
They got close, I take it.
Yeah, very close. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but
There's no need to get weird about it, Gumshoe.
I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip.
What is it?
Oh, nothing, sir. Really, anyway.
Okay. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? Holy shit.
What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal?
No, I'm a big fan of Modern Family. That's not what I meant at all.
Detective Gumshoe and Dustin Print were only a year apart, you know?
I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage.
Mind your own business, pal.
Well, achievement unlocked. Mind your own business,
achievement.
pal.
Was the achievement just waiting till he said that?
Yeah.
I think the
You gotta
achievement
mind
was.
your
I
own
think the achievement was
business,
pressing
pal.
on that statement specifically.
Day of the incident. You mean September 6th?
Yeah.
Trying so hard not to say your daughter's wedding.
The victim, Officer Prince, had just gone off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, I went to the park for a bit.
Remember when I was young and in love? It was a jolly time.
That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Just, stay away from young love yourself, eh? You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've gotta watch out for my subordinates.
But even what she was gonna give as a present, that's going a bit too far, isn't it?
No. Hey, pal, watch what you say. When my subordinates need help giving gifts to other subordinates, I help them. When they need advice for dates, I help them. When they need advice on where to go to buy the newest manga, I help them. When they need more
Gumshoe?
for the gun, I help them.
Can you stop listing things, please?
Gumshoe.
I know
Have
everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches the...
I really don't need to know that much information. I, under no circumstances, need as much information as you just gave. I could fill out a catalog with the amount of useless garbage you just spewed at my face.
Objection. That was not useless garbage. Also, Mr. TX, please refrain from badgering the witness.
Agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time.
Whoa, wait a second, why are we talking about this? It's
Confused,
all
when did that
your
come
fault,
up?
pal. You're guilty. I should have you.
How is it my fault?
I think the good detective is about done here. See, this is about the point when I really wish I had a transcript, because
It's never been stated, but everyone's just kind of sitting there like, yeah, okay, he knows too much about her.
Okay.
You don't know. In the Joe Dog murders, the transcript was burned. You've never had one since.
Son of a bitch. Over
Damn.
2 months ago?
He bring an in-universe explanation for why there's no transcript. It's crazy.
Yep.
She's a very considerate woman, pal. Very considerate.
So, Gumshoe, don't make it weird. So, what was his birthday present?
She got him a glove.
Glover? Why would she give him that game?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I can't play that on my N64. That's kind of bad.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A really big baseball fan.
Baseball glove.
He collected baseball cards, too. That big of a fan. He had all the big teams.
Just now, I believe you said that he have Honus Wagner?
I think so.
Oh my god, he's the richest man on the force.
Yeah. Well, he was. Now he's dead.
Nickelodeon made an entire movie about that baseball card. That's impressive. Anyway.
And the movie was about a baseball card?
What? No, the Nickelodeon film Swindled.
Oh. Huh.
It's about a group of children who find a Honus Wagner's baseball card in the wall of their home, and then they take it to a pawn shop and they get fucking scammed. So the rest of the movie is about them trying to steal back a trading card that was traded legally. Oh, it's great.
So it's a Nickelodeon
Anyway.
movie about committing a crime.
Yeah, I
Just like
believe
the
he said. Just like what?
Fred, the movie.
Oh yeah. Jesus. Anyway,
Like, we
I
all
believe you said
ignore
that the
it.
present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
No, nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
A custom-made baseball glove?
Yep, that's what.
Okay, so the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case.
Yeah. It would seem there's little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case?
I don't know where this will lead me, but I have 100% confidence that this glove is relevant to the case, and if it turns out that it's not, you can have my children.
Wow.
Hey,
That glove is the key to this entire case.
Phoenix.
I get Trucy for this? That's sick.
Phoenix, you know that's a bluff. You're not gonna have children.
Maggie, I have no the fucking clue who Trucy is, but he can have her.
No, not Trucy. I like Trucy.
I don't know who the hell that is, but as long as he's convinced that she's my kid, I'm in the green here.
I don't know who Trucy is either. Anyways, do your thing where you bluff, where it's kind of like lying, except because you're the good guy, it's fine. Do that! Do it more. This is the Phoenix, right, I know. Bluffing his way to victory. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. It's like I've done this before.
You gotta press.
If I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
You gotta do it more.
Very well.
You gotta just spam it.
If you were convicted,
Yeah.
Fuck!
What happened?
If you get
Well,
it's like a
convicted.
dark time. Let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
Why the hell do you... Okay, and?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case.
Those
Anyway.
are bananas.
I know, right? That's what
That's
I
just
said.
a bunch of bananas.
I know that's what I said when I first saw it.
This is like Monkey Ball. It's got dull bananas in it.
Yeah. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. Like, really, really liked the color yellow.
He would love this courtroom.
And that's why you had to special order it?
No, the courtroom's more of a gold.
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
Yellow is a shade of gold. Anyways, I think the court has heard enough.
Oh, no. Believe me, I've had heated arguments with him about that. He does
right-handed
not
mitt.
agree. Or he didn't, I suppose. He's dead now, so.
I don't... I'm trying to see if he's like missing any fingers or anything, but it looks like he's got them all. Yeah.
It even
You-
looks like the same hand. Wait.
You don't.
Well, it is the same hand.
I
Yeah.
think this is the first. I think this is the first bullshit present of the game, because you have to know.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
autopsy report.
You have to know how baseball works.
I know a little bit about baseball.
I forgot about that.
This is the first bullshit present of the game, I think.
Phoenix, are you saying you don't know about baseball?
I
Yeah.
know
Here
a little bit.
in Jamaica, in San Fran, Tokyo? Baseball central of the world?
It's clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Maggie, what's our home team?
I think it's... they changed their name a couple times.
Just name
think-
one baseball team.
I think
It's the Jamaica Jammers. How do you not know this?
Of course. How could I have forgotten?
No,
That's our
guys,
that's our
you're
basketball
all-
team.
you're all
I'm
fucking
asking for
wrong.
our baseball
No,
Guys,
team.
no,
you're all
it's-
fucking wrong. It's the San Francisco Samurais.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
And then our
right.
football team is the San Francisco Super Sentais.
That's allowed?
Wait till you hear about the court people.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that's true, it brings up an important query. Want a Sprite Cranberry?
Shut the hell up.
Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little bit more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this,
Oh shit. I didn't mean to.
He wrote it with his
Something right hand.
Yeah, he wrote it with his right hand.
Perfect. Logical conclusion. Now, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Alright, here we go. Time to quiz myself on a sport I've only seen probably 3 or 4 full games of. Can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand?
This is why I am the choose. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good.
I believe it's time to get back to our real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation?
So in the end, you couldn't confirm it.
Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. It's just that prosecutors have a habit of cutting our salaries into the negatives.
I never heard that before.
Ah,
Me neither.
huh.
You just okay.
What happened?
Okay. Yeah, so, maybe a little exaggerated. We can't go into the negatives, but it's definitely been at 0. At least a
Victim's
couple times.
pointer finger. Is pointer finger?
You know, the one you're always pointing around and waving around in people's faces.
Yeah. Don't tell me it bothers you.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in the sand.
And the results?
And what does that prove?
Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger.
Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right.
And there's more.
Scratches on his skin?
Oh, yep. You can't see them with your naked eyes, but they're there.
That's incredible.
Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. There's so many that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one, like a really strong one, like a super duper strong one. You know?
You used a microscope?
That's what it's called. Yeah, we use one of those.
How
Did
the
you know?
Fuck,
the
do I
term
stand working in this city?
Did you know the term micro refers to multiplying something by 10 to the negative 6 power?
Yep.
I thought it just meant on a very small scale.
Also that, but that's specifically how small it is.
I'm going to micro your lifespan.
Are you absolutely sure?
I believe in the power of science and also fantasy.
Wonder if
like
my
sci-fi
evidence
a
is
little
solid
bit
enough
fantasy.
to counter.
You know, a little mix of both. Sci-fi fantasy, it's great.
Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion.
Wait,
The name
hold
was
on.
definitely
I gotta
written
do
by
some
the
math
victim.
right now.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present?
Present? What about it?
Or she just gave you the answer. That's hilarious. That must have been the only reason I got this right.
Oh, because you throw with your dominant hand, so you wear the catcher's mitt on your less dominant hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Eh.
Hey, I just want you guys to know, since the judge microed my lifespan, I have approximately 1,955 seconds to live.
I'm back.
How much
From-
time
from
is
the
that
second
for
of your
those of
birth?
us who don't count lifespans in seconds?
32 minutes.
Oh. All right, let's hope we can finish this trial. Detective Gumshoe,
God
take a
is
look at
going
this.
to die.
That's the glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? Also, because I think dying on stream is TOS, so...
Yeah.
What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. Like, really yellow. That's about it.
Yeah, it's really yellow. But that's only... Holy fuck.
No,
Yeah?
you know how I
That's
feel.
only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special.
And what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person.
Left-handed?
Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn in the right hand.
That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
Actually, come to think of it, I've never seen a bright yellow right-hander's glove either. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from his picture that it was his, fuck.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Ah. This is, that is, I object!
Over. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
Oh my god, I think it's the first time the judge has canonically said overruled. Or really reacted to an objection with any official statement.
Sure feels like it.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Thanks for helping, Maggie. Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah, Judge?
order, I guess.
I guess.
When you think about it that way, then yeah. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
Then that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible!
Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
the evidence the prosecution has failed the evidence has failed, alright?
Oh, this is not a good night.
No.
It's a terrible night. I got like 4 hours of sleep. Good lord. Anyways, I believe you've proven her to be innocent.
No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright.
Alright, trial over.
Phew, I feel like I can breathe again.
Now we have to find the actual killer.
Seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Oh, thank you, sir.
See? You got complicated by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up on being a lawyer, sir.
You joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
But you're
I
the
will
East
now
attorney.
announce my verdict. I had to stall it because I know for a fact somebody's gonna say something like, "Oh, fuck me."
No, not yet.
What are you... Dude...
I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
Payne, we've already been in trial for at least 2 days.
What?
No.
No, it's just been an hour.
What's the meaning of this, Mr.
No, what are you
Payne?
talking? No, earlier they said that on the previous day of trial we discovered a new piece of evidence, which was the
No,
glass.
no.
Second day of the trial.
That's the preliminary trial. It doesn't count.
There is not once has there been a preliminary trial in this series.
Well, yeah, but this one, there's also never been a case where the defendant is a police officer.
Who cares?
What? Wasn't that the entirety of like the 5th chapter?
No,
No. She was the chief of prosecutor.
It's okay. It's still irrelevant.
A member of the police, though.
Well, no, but that's the reasoning that the judge gave. He said that this is a super special case with everyone's eyes on it because she's a police officer.
Okay.
The
At no point did that imply that we had a preliminary trial.
Finished, yeah. He also did mention the
He
preliminary trial.
said preliminary trial.
Yeah.
Well, then fuck me. I guess I'll just jump off a bridge.
No, Phoenix, as much as I want to win this trial, I kind of like you, you know?
I'm gonna rob you of this
kindred spirits, you know, cut from the same cloth. We should go get, some sake, like, later, you know?
Don't come within 10 feet of me, or bad things will happen.
Sounds good, buddy. The prosecution's not finished yet.
What are you talking about, Winston?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What?
Oh, finally, can I be a pompous jerk?
And what did this next witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck?
I'm sorry,
Beef for
this is
teen,
my
everybody.
favorite bit.
Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order of the court. Afterwards, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Damn. To be continued. That was
This
a
is a
piss.
long trial one.
Yeah, we hold on, I just realized we have a fucking continue.
Part 1, 2. I don't like that.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Mistrial former. Trial ladder.
September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1.
Amnesia? Can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state.
Well,
Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system.
I don't drink Gatorade.
Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
No thank you, I only take maca chops in the morning.
I get that reference.
Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Wait, Phoenix, is the maca chop? Oh, sorry, is it because you eat the maca chop in the morning? Is why your hair kind of splits to the side and the back?
I 100% yes.
All right, cool.
Look, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. So, in episode 1 of Phoenix Wright, okay, from the expression, I guess you don't want the very beginning. I guess I'll start with my name and then I can tell you more about me.
Oh shit, I fell asleep instantly. Okay, that's okay, you don't have to. I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. My name is Phoenix Wright. Weird name, by the way.
Yeah, although some people call you TX. I think that's a nickname. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card.
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession.
Business card?
You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
From me?
It makes more sense in Japan. Business cards are a big thing there.
There's some numbers written on the back. Have they ever seen American Psycho?
It actually is kind of like that. They put a lot of respect into business cards.
Weird.
That's your cell phone number. And also because Bird is kind of like a fangirl for you, right? So it's the double thing. They respect business cards a lot, and she is kind of a fangirl for you. So it's this meshing of things.
Yeah, but like really... most prized possession.
Why did he handwrite his cell phone number on the back?
It should really be on
the
well,
card.
maybe the office number.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Okay, I guess we should stop talking about me for now. Start talking about the case.
This case?
Yeah. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you?
Well, you can tell me anything. I'm your attorney.
I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone.
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Well, fucking tell me about it then. It's probably important if my eyes lit up.
Okay, roger that.
And then...
Last Shobaku?
It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
He's back.
Oh, there he is!
Hello, Phoenix. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Ah, she took the strings out of her hoodie. Woman of culture.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Is that with an I-E or an E? Okay, bye.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did.
So where's the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Oh, that's why I have two phones. You mean this thing?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Who the fuck is this?
Gumshoe?
Ah, you were here all along.
Larry
Oh,
Butts?
no, no.
Oh,
No.
So mean! You thought I was Gumshoe? What the fuck?
I thought you were Larry Butts.
I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Who is this goat?
What the fuck is happening?
Maya's
How many-
back.
How many? Okay. So, this adolescent girl seems very familiar with me, and yet she looks nothing like me. Should I be suspicious of myself?
Hey. Good morning, Maggie.
And good morning to you too, Maya.
Oh my god.
So, how's it going?
Is there a word for, worse than abysmal?
Catastrophic?
Bad? Okay, so what if I say everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Thank you, small child. What the fuck is this? There's like 20 names on here.
It's a yellow page, except it's white. Do you get the joke?
Yes, thank you.
Alright, so it's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt.
Thank you.
It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in Kaleo?
There's a group of con artists. The
my
police are
God.
currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
List of unfamiliar people. Oh, Jesus. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
Oh, and where'd you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You were the one who asked me to look up this yesterday.
Oh, yeah, right.
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
That's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be as forgetful of an old prune like you.
Yeah. French fry?
Oh, absolutely. I love green fries.
Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright is,
Mr. Wright, he says it's now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick.
Right.
wish us luck.
No.
That girl is extremely rude. Guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. Not gonna lose this, I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. I have an obligation to my former self, the man who kept this scorecard, to keep the streak going.
September 8th, 11:54. This record.
Didn't mean to skip that.
I imagine it's not even like an actual like scorecard. It's just like one of those like shop punch cards where like, oh, after you get like 5 punches, you get like a free copy or whatever.
I'd like to think it's just a fucking like napkin that Phoenix has written in on pen that just says like Phoenix 1, Winston 0, Phoenix 3, Edgeworth 0. Or no, Edgeworth 2. No, Edgeworth 3, and then Von Karma 1. Or sorry, Von Karma 0, Phoenix 1.
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yeah.
There were
Mr.
5 trials in the first game, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Three ones, Edgeworth prosecuted, Von
One
Karma, and
against-
Winston Payne.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
Yep, what is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. He's, British, so I ask that the court might be a little lenient.
If this man fails to pronounce a T, I will sentence him to death. Now hurry up and call your witness.
I don't know why I have the strangest feeling.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness.
I don't know who the hell Larry Butts is, but for some reason, when I rack my name for familiar, my brain, I mean, for familiar names, the only one that comes up is Larry Butts.
A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
That sounds like it could be. It's not. All right.
Hi!
Please state your witness for the your name for the court witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. You don't mind, right?
Yeah, sure, Mr. Butts.
All right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
Oh, but I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university, just giving my life between the episodes, my top grade quality, understand? I'm looking for that perfect top-notch, unbeatable university, don't you see? I've reached the selection that everyone on my walk in.
He just has the same gimmick as Old Bag.
Larry Butts is a bit of a prick.
Yeah, but he's British.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
What is he,
Oh.
a human chatterbox?
What the? I thought you weren't coming in here.
Hey, same here.
All right, you have to question him.
Actually, we're both here. It's just we're both standing perfectly side by
Whose
side.
phone just went off? Fashion,
it was a
cars,
different-
women, glasses, and of course, university! First rate only need apply.
Glasses? You weren't wearing glasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness?
Oh, is that how you want to play this?
Yes.
No, I refuse to believe this man would wear these glasses. It's not allowed.
They match his
just look
suit,
at the
though.
profiles.
Using your power and influence to keep the young people down, I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Mr.
Let me
British man
case
who
that in
actually
there, yeah.
speaks correctly.
Oh man.
I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were.
So you are a drifter.
If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington.
Larry Wellington?
No, Richard Wellington.
Butts
On the
Wellington.
day of
No.
the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means.
22. I
But I reminded you that I'm in no way a prepubescent boy, out on a walk with mummy. If you... Oh,
but I just did that
Anyway,
on its own.
please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
see, you said it again! Taking a walk, you know, you...
What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington.
Jesus, okay, why the pause?
I thought he said something else and had to, like, adjust my tone, and it didn't work.
I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my own eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. Was that the pretty defendant right there?
Alright, for somebody who, is supposed to be assisting in the prosecution of a murderer, you, seem rather fond of her.
The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell at the police officer.
That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah,
That's all you have to say? How could you be so calm?
honestly, I'm perplexed to how a mother could name her child Butts Wellington.
My name
know,
is not Butt!
Maybe
When
it's because I
something
believe
smells,
in my client.
It's usually the beef. You mean Maggie?
Yeah, and if she
No,
really
it's
is
usually the-
innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy's lying.
Why would I lie? I've got a beautiful blonde streak in my hair.
Question the witness, Mr. Wright.
Find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. What is his name actually, though?
Richard Wellington.
Richard Wellington.
His name is his name is Dick Wellington.
Dick Wellington,
Yeah, Dick Wellington.
Oh, it's incredible. I don't know which one I like more.
I don't know which one I like more. How can I choose?
I just call
So
him
you
Beef.
were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time.
That was very rude of you. But then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university.
The University of Arizona is not a trashy school.
It is when you go for an art degree. Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country.
I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now.
Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country.
That arrogant little snot. Alright, butthead, how'd you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so...
Is that the best you can do? You can discredit me just like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you.
Fucking kill this guy.
I thought you were gonna really hit him with the third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
Oh, that
Answer
wasn't
the
good.
question. How did you know what time it was?
I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only stand on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand.
Alright, that's it. Winston, give me your gun.
What?
I know you have a gun. Give it to me.
Phoenix.
The-
You know the shotgun is only for special occasions.
The shock. I thought you would have the shotgun will work too.
Anyways, there was this
You thought I
thing-
had a handgun? Those are illegal here. You can't own a handgun here.
Oh. Never mind then.
There was this little thing
What were
they
you
called a
saying,
clock
Butts?
at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in the picture of the crime scene.
That was my line.
I don't give a shit. You're like 60 years old. You don't get to speak anymore.
Yeah.
I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, it's totally not nonsense. I'm a first class person doesn't live by nor is he chained by time. And wear a watch. What a ridiculous notion. You person live freely without constraint. That's how life should be.
Gonna just ignore the fact that I'm currently wearing a watch in real life. While sitting at home with my computer with 3 monitors in front of me. Talk about a first class waste of time.
In any case.
And how did you know he was a police officer?
You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy, do-it-yourself hairstyle practically screamed he was a cop. It was on his shoes. And I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform.
This man's wearing a hat.
Yeah,
Didn't that
so
statement have come first?
the hat is part of the uniform.
It's pretty impressive he saw his hairstyle underneath the hat.
No.
Hey, Nick, you think he figured out what I do?
You have a job?
Yeah?
Dressed like a hobo.
Right back.
Damn, you're still racist even after amnesia.
Fuck,
She-
I'm
she doesn't-
racist?
She doesn't even know he's an amnesiac yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She just fucking
Learn
guessed.
more about myself with every moment.
I channeled the spirit to figure that one out.
Are you
She-
sure you got a good look at her
I
face?
don't know, but
I'm
Guess I'm
going,
just
I'm
a
going to do this every time just to piss you off. Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you.
I'm trying not to be very juvenile. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a good look at her face?
I'm back.
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. TX not use such a loud voice during questioning. He's British
Sustained.
and very sensitive.
Mr. Wright, please stop yelling at me. It hurts my feelings.
Your Honor, if I don't raise my voice, how is Winston gonna hear me?
True.
Those hearing aids really
Please don't make
do
me have
shit
to
for
raise
him,
my
let me
voice.
tell you. finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course. Oh, perfect.
So you're sure you're not mistaken? Again.
Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Bitch, I'm Keebler, your store brand vanilla wafers.
Of course, of course.
I'm gonna this son of a bitch.
Did you notice anything
No, no.
else of interest, witness?
Phoenix, don't short sell yourself. You're like those Tate's cookies, you know, the real crunchy ones? And he's like those, you know, those shitty, like, real cheap, like, store cookies. You know?
Chips Ahoy.
No, the even shittier ones, like the generic ones. You know what I mean?
Hydrox. Or whatever the fuck they're called.
No.
Great value
The,
cookies.
The great
the ones
value.
that, the ones that Lamb likes. You know those ones?
Oh, the ones with
Oh,
the
the
frost.
fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love those.
the banana. A monkey have
Well,
banana.
it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas.
Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
Oh my god, there's no way.
And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas.
I know. And why would
That's
a human
it,
have
Nick.
banana?
She's
Only
gotta
monkey
be
have
lying
banana.
about the bananas.
Could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene.
Hey, Phoenix.
What if it's not a lie?
Hey, Phoenix.
Well, maybe he just thought, oh, these are some pretty cool bananas. But it was actually something else.
Hey,
If he mistook something else for a bunch of
hey,
bananas, then...
Phoenix.
Oh, sorry, Winston, you trying to talk to me?
Yeah.
Could you
You
speak
wanna
up a
know
little
something?
bit?
Phoenix. Yeah. You wanna
Judge,
know something
Judge, Your Honor,
funny?
he's yelling at me. He's yelling at. He's raising his voice. I'm gonna have to at
Do
least
you
ask.
want to
If
hear something funny, Mr. Wright?
No.
Okay, I guess you're out of luck, Mr. Payne. Please continue, Phoenix.
Awesome. If he mistook, if he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix. Think. My client is innocent. There's no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we can somehow show that he's lying...
That's exactly what we need to do. She's right. You got a sharp mind, but I wish I could remember who the hell she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Wait, I can just check my goddamn court record. Of course.
Hey, Phoenix.
This is Maya!
Oh, shit.
Okay, why did past me write this in the court record?
No, you wrote that down when she showed up.
Like right now, which is why he doesn't know his age, damn.
But then, where's my old court record?
It's gone.
This is day 2 of the trial.
It's gone!
Phoenix. Don't you know that the court stenographer claims all the records at the end of the trial?
Anyways,
That
you're,
seems counterproductive.
you're never gonna guess what you have to present and where. It's
Hey,
Banana.
Hey,
The hardest
Phoenix.
one in the whole game.
Phoenix, did
Monkey
you know that
wants
a group of
banana.
bananas is called a hand?
What?
A group of bananas is called a hand.
I thought it was a bunch
That's
of bananas.
funny.
That's another one.
What do they call a pair of bananas?
Banana. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the banana you saw right here.
Ah, so you knew about the bananas too? Why didn't you say so earlier? I'm actually quite famished. If you could mind handing me one.
Sure.
But
Okay.
don't you think you can use it
So-
as a way to pull more information out of me?
That's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Okay. So, small addendum to what I said. A single banana is called a finger. A small group of bananas is called a hand. And an entire stock of bananas is a bunch.
Out of curiosity, would a small amount of bananas be 5?
Probably, yeah.
Sweet.
Hey, I'd just like you guys to know that I'm legally dead according to the judge.
Nice.
Oh, that's right.
It's been 32 minutes. Sorry, guys. I gotta.
Goodbye, God. It was nice knowing you.
What? A baseball glove?
Doesn't it look delicious? Here for a bite?
Kind of, actually. Anyway, that's not... It's a... No!
Your Honor, I have no idea how this nails him, but I'm gonna make something up on the spot. This witness...
Banana.
Banana.
Oh, okay, I get it.
A banana.
By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
How? What are you asking me about all of a sudden?
Yeah, Your Honor, it is a very simple mistake. A glove for a hand of bananas.
No. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to. You're just too eager to run the possibilities. Sure, in the end, we find out that in the end, a glove and not bananas. However, I'm giving him a 5 and there's no room for doubt, don't you?
Bitch, I am Galileo. Reincarnated. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 2200. Suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
I don't think that's a real prescription.
Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? Oh wait, I figured it out!
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away, but, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them, and you know how expensive glasses are, and...
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Oh, my God, he just actually cracked his own neck. How about it, witness?
You are an unrelenting, evil man! You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous by one of people, and while she didn't do anything wrong, she so definitely burned the...
Bitch, I am Joan of Arc. Except... wait.
Actually, Phoenix, that's
Hold on, I take that one back.
For you, Gilda Ray is gonna be after you.
Yeah, no, I want to retract that one. Which boils down to you for not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, Shit. I'm so tired. The identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
Objection! But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing up on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
Damn, he's very swooed right now for a guy who recently snapped his own neck.
I know, I don't think you misunderstand. I snapped my neck back into its proper position.
So the person who saw you on the upper path, and then ran away?
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer.
I'm going to turn into Roger Rabbit.
What? Why?
Bitch, I am Roger Rabbit. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
She ran away, just like that?
Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a 3rd-rate education at the 4th-rate bar exam?
Dude, 4-year-old, just learning how to read, could understand that her name is Bird, and you made a joke about birds. Actually, I think that's only funny to 4-year-olds. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
And the witness has already answered that question. He stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true. Mr. Wright, I'm striking your question from the record.
Whoopsies. So I guess I'll save.
You're gonna be saving your game. Got it. Have that in the transcript.
Phoenix.
How can I get more information out of it?
Bananas.
Nah.
Banana.
Immediately? As in...
As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of a very good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school?
Think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
Eh?
Hint, hint, it's kind of obvious.
What are you talking about, dude? My court record is incredible. My court record is stupendous.
There's 2 places with, like, phone call time-related things, please.
Yeah, so what are you talking about?
And you didn't look at either of them, okay?
I can't look at them.
Why not?
I can't. I
Okay,
can't.
so that one there's
examine
nothing,
them.
but what about the autopsy?
The autopsy.
That's right.
Time of death 6:28. Oh, that's a long time.
This was quite a bit.
But man, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So, what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45! There's clearly a 15-minute gap here! The hell's wrong with you? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
He sat next to a corpse for 15 minutes! That is not a little dazed!
Ah!
Lower your voice. Mr. Wellington,
Yes?
are you okay? Did the scary man yelling at you make you, like, shit yourself during those 15 minutes?
It made me choke myself.
Answer the question.
Telephone,
Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
Phone booth?
You didn't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll.
But you have no idea how deep you're digging this hole.
You must think you're really something special, don't you?
Witness.
I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
Alright, Buttbread, listen. This is important. I need you to follow.
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. What don't you lose? The trial? Get out of here. You must be scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. Come on.
What, are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard of old geniuses? Well, that mustn't my own quirk. I don't feel that some plain people like you can understand.
My quirk is being funny.
Man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Oh yeah, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now?
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is.
Oh, shit.
Looks like he got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
Well, yeah. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any fucking sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you!
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Oh, yeah, actually, I do.
All
This is
right,
a
let's
new
have the
feeling.
proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
I don't even need to fucking look at it. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, quite the contrary. There's a goddamn phone booth right there!
No!
It's a goddamn phone booth right there.
That's right, a goddamn phone booth. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 goddamn steps.
There wasn't a goddamn phone booth right there! I swear!
Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the goddamn phone that was right in front of you?
Oh!
Order. I will have goddamn order in this court.
What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That's reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yeah. This is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Wellington? I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Love in a cruel world.
Mr. Wright,
Oh yeah, what was that, Your Honor?
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
Well, I mean, I have an idea. The only idea, actually.
Yes. Let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not
Hey, you
persuasive,
should save.
you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
I'm tempted to not save, but also I should save.
Yeah, you should save. I don't even know what this is.
Yepperdoodles, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said yepperdoodles.
Correct. Please present to the court the evidence. That will answer the following question. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Attorney's bad. Can't count this. Show broken neck, bodies bruised.
I think it might be the glasses.
Why the hell would it be the glasses?
He couldn't see the phone booth, bro.
Couldn't see the phone booth.
All right,
Yeah.
you know what? You have a good point. You have a very good point.
No.
The music is
I'm
still
glad
playing.
we
still
saved.
going. Oh wait, hold on. The music stopped.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the music
No,
stopped.
don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Oh, where did you find? That was, I don't like that one.
Oh, Mr. Welling. I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body. Sorry, I just want to check something real quick.
Order.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Order.
Oh, God. No, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confirm anything.
Your ass is grass, buttface. I think the answer's quite clear, Your Honor.
My ass is blue, thank you very much.
As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. Culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Seems a little bit like a leap, but alright. Mr. Wright, are you...
Oh, it's not like I said
Today-
something insane, like he couldn't find the phone booth because he was nearsighted.
Are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Of course, that's precisely what I'm doing.
Yo, wait, can we
Cool.
pause? Can we pause real quick? Oh, hold on. Can we pause real quick?
I cannot pause. I cannot
go.
pause. I
Yeah.
cannot pause. Now I can pause.
Please entertain. I'll be right back.
I'm
Finally.
so goddamn tired.
My voice can get a break. Good lord.
Uh,
I did not realize I'd have to be like voicing like.
Everybody?
No.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I think literally the next trial I'm gonna be voicing basically no one.
Well, that's fun. That's how I'm gonna feel in Trials and Tribulations.
damn, I could really go for a sour apple rock star right now.
What does that even mean?
So,
It's a sour apple.
Phoenix.
Basically, you know Rockstar energy drinks?
Kinda, sure.
A sour apple Rockstar is a sour apple flavored Rockstar.
Because when I hear the word Rockstar, I think of Nickelback and then the video game corporation.
Nah, it's just an energy drink. It has 300 millivanilligrams of caffeine in it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
I can't see you, you don't exist.
But Maggie Bird is standing right next to you. And
Nope.
she's wearing a t-shirt with my face on it under her uniform.
No,
I
she
don't
was
think so.
wearing a t-shirt with your face on it. Past tense.
No, it's under her uniform.
Oh my god. Why is she wearing the uniform right now anyways? She's on trial. She's not on duty.
Because she's a goddamn stick in the mud.
She's a trooper. Figuratively speaking.
A stick.
Anyways, Phoenix, how are you enjoying the trial so far?
It's pretty decent. I'm exhausted.
I can't believe I don't remember any of this.
I make
Like,
my
not
grand,
a
I make my
single
grand
one.
return.
Welcome back.
Hello, God.
Hi. Nice stop,
Ugh.
Phoenix.
Did you figure it out,
I was in
Nick?
the middle of a yawn. More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to the case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah. Shoot him right in the chest. This is so exciting watching you work again.
Winston, shotgun?
Judge, is this okay?
Absolutely.
Somehow my
but
old
only
self is
bird
coming
shot,
back.
Phoenix.
It's time to sink or
You
swim.
just want to pepper him up, not kill him.
Everything rests on the edge of a knife.
Square in
This
the
is
chest.
the moment
Nick.
I've been waiting for. Well, obviously, if I want to make sure all the
Order.
fucking pellets hit, I gotta
Order.
get close.
I will have silence so we can have a steady aim.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, how is he gonna aim accurately? He accuses the witness of being a murderer, too.
Yeah, that's right. You can't shoot me if you can't aim properly. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer.
Damn, now I'm imagining
I.
an alternate
That's
universe.
easy. I
where-
didn't do it. There's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Damn. Now I'm just imagining an alternate universe where Richard Wellington is just his voice is Seto Kaiba.
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Just like, yeah. I can't do a Seto kind of voice.
He's just like,
Even an
yeah,
idiot like you
even an
can read
idiot
that,
like you
right?
can read that, right?
Well, we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
You see,
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
But, wouldn't that mean that was the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie, or Maggie?
That is a good point.
Hey, there's no reason to be rude, okay? Not that being gay is bad. It just, alright, you know, this joke sort of fell apart.
Yeah, you dug yourself a terrible grave, Mr. Wright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
first you were canceled for being racist, and now homophobic too.
I just can't win.
I can't believe
gotta-
it. Phoenix Wright, the first homophobic homosexual.
Damn it.
Yep.
That's tragedy.
Oh, I
I forgot.
So did I. I forgot my line.
I mean, I feel like there was probably a way, but...
Scam phone call, scam phone call. Remember?
Scam phone call? Scam phone call?
That's right. He's the con artist.
God
Draws
damn.
con.
Best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie.
Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
This is how.
What? Am I supposed to take this as evidence that the defendant doesn't know what's going on?
Also, are you kidding me? I could have sworn that was the right thing. Thank God you're not being punished for this.
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Aren't you a little old to be laughing like a 5-year-old? Take some responsibility.
If I needed a lecture about responsibility from you, of all people.
I'm very responsible.
The defense will
As he
receive a
sucks
penalty.
on one of his ring pops and drinks sake.
Please think carefully before presenting your case again.
It must be the phone then.
I think it's because I have no real way to link him to the thing.
Yeah. I guess not yet. I was
Yeah.
ahead of the twist.
Uh,
It's the
But what
phone.
if it was the hand
Oh.
of bananas?
I think it's the
Maybe-
phone, because
no, he sucked his soul out and thus gained his memories.
Boy, I did
No,
not.
because then he would have known how to spell the name.
Damn, his soul sucking was not perfect.
Yeah, it's
I
the
mean,
phone.
it's
It's right
Probably
there.
the phone.
I think
I
Maggie
just
said her
one-
name.
What if it's your attorney's
Yeah,
bad?
she said her name
Oh yeah,
in the
because
flashback.
he asked the question. By the way, I didn't catch your name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Monsieur Wellington, you did not have your first suffer with you on the day of the Mother, correct?
That is bullshit French. And what if I didn't?
I wasn't really trying. When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Did you try to find it by calling it?
Why, you? How did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with.
No, Winston's objection is way louder than mine.
And now, say it with me now for the third time this trial. Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bride picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
We don't have to go through this. We've already seen this thing.
Yeah, you can just say flashback.
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 dude.
Flashback. Hello, Phoenix.
The fuck? He transcends the flashback rules. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie.
N-
But you made one fatal mistake.
Fetal mistake?
My client... I really hope the case doesn't go in that direction, Your Honor. And that'd be just unfortunate for everybody involved. My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
Finally, someone knows my pain of the eek.
Order.
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
can you explain what motive the witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
I said I can't offer an explanation and the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but
Now then, please present to the court proof that the witness had a motive.
Motive.
Okay, I
Fucking
think
time.
this is the list.
No, I think it's the broken
yeah,
neck.
this is the list.
No, he's the broken.
He
Broken
broke
neck,
his
broken
neck. He broke his neck with the same claw that he's been snapping his neck with.
Yep. Why the hell would it be the list?
It's the
Because
list.
he's a con artist,
It's Connor.
and we're gonna prove it since they have the cell phone numbers.
But
Yeah.
why would he
Yeah.
kill? Hold on. Why would he kill?
He killed an officer because he was afraid that the officer was gonna be like, "Oh shit, he's gonna find out I'm a con artist."
He's very smart, you see.
Clearly,
First
You
class
see,
person.
You can't
their
comprehend
list.
it. Not because it's incredibly stupid, but because it's 4D chess.
Yeah, this is why I said I was one step ahead when I presented the list.
This isn't the classic strategy of if I don't know what I'm doing, they can't know what I'm doing. Because this just makes no goddamn sense to me, but I'm gonna present it. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone of the defendant. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
Certain group.
you looked up all those numbers.
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
Members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy.
Quick! Attorney's badge.
Oh, his phone. Okay, I thought it was Maggie's phone for some reason.
Nah.
No,
Okay.
it's the phone that Maggie found, which is
Yeah.
presumably his.
Looking up the phone numbers of a person's phone is a worse crime than murder.
No, it's not.
You're one of those people. You just the cops are the genius of the
I
working in the
spell
also.
out your Scott is,
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
You think any of you know what it's like to be so refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled.
I'm keeping score, Payne.
Four times. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
You know,
Isn't that obvious? The witness
this is
is...
actually funny because in the first episode, when the first trial was happening in the first game, Jeremy accused Winston Payne of badgering multiple times, and now Winston Payne is accusing Phoenix of badgering.
Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No.
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That's why you had to kill.
No. This is too much.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I.
Apparently, grifting is a serious crime in this country.
That police officer.
Your Honor,
What is it, Mr. Payne?
yes, Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Flashback?
Flashback? Oh, yeah,
Flashback.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Brick to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That's a valid point. What does the defense think about this?
Well, it's really simple. You see, he thought he was just showing up to meet somebody who found his phone, but when he pulled up to the meeting location, she was standing with a cop.
Yeah, maybe we should be thinking about that. Huh?
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Like a
Your
cop.
thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone. So why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? And so unfriendly as to murder?
Well, I think he was perfectly friendly with the defendant. The victim he didn't agree with.
Well, then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
Have you been listening to a word I said? It's someone.
I have not been listening.
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Police uniform. Hello, Phoenix.
The girl, the
Michael?
girl that picked up my phone was the police. I'm sorry, I thought it was just a flashback.
Couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might want to check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
And he went into a panic, is what you're saying.
Like a dumbass. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking,
It seems we found the turnabout, baby. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive. Not bad
Michelle's
for a
character?
person with a third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
With the evidence, evidence!
That guy's really creeping me out.
As you've been waving around and talking about that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone numbers, this suspicious common group of that, they're all on that phone. Why don't you say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels so good to see you squirm.
The turnabout has been lost once again because we have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it, without knowing that it's meaningless as evidence?
Your Honor. Fuck. Cell phone.
Sustained.
It has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be, maybe... Yeah, it's probably that one. Ooh, but maybe the fingerprints? Ooh, but maybe the stone
gotta be the
numbers.
stone
Oh,
number.
but the fingerprint, the number, oh, the boot.
You don't get punished, I don't know.
This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor.
Okay, so it is fingerprints, huh?
I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What are we trying to determine is who that phone belongs to.
phone
Who
belongs
cares about what
to-
phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself.
The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal.
That jerk is back to fucking... Damn, I gotta get the shotgun. His cell phone. Has to be something I've overlooked. Got it. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Yeah, Your Honor. Hold on. I think there's some
we
luminol
got
under this
victims.
desk.
We got dust and prints. We got dust for some prints.
Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I fucking what?
You said there was sand all over it, so
I wiped it off?
pretty thoroughly too. I like how you keep cutting out so we just hear one ha at a time.
It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
Your Honor, he seems pretty pleased as punch right now.
How many times have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
Disappeared.
Mr. Wellington.
What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, you are too much! And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, fuck! Shit, no!
Lower your voice.
Hello, Phoenix.
They hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it.
That's when...
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free.
No. I know this phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where did I go wrong?
Okay. Thanks for that input, Blue Badger.
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer with a fourth-rate desk. You've only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who I am? I'm an ace attorney. My badge says so. Fuck, it doesn't say ace on it. Your Honor, I'd like to request an engraving on my badge.
No. The court
Damn.
hereby concludes the cross-examination and Mr. Wright's career as an ace attorney.
Shit!
Phoenix, why would you need
I'll
engraving?
have
You
to
already
bid you
wrote ace.
gentlemen and ladies goodbye.
Phoenix, why would you need to engrave it? You already wrote ace on the back in Sharpie.
I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetite.
What am I supposed to do? I can't just let this guy go return his goddamn videotapes in peace. Please wait, Your Honor.
Okay. Alright, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it. Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Bruh.
Yeah, Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense attorney is just going to Blue Badger the witness with more name questions.
But what if he answers the secret to how the Big Bang is possible? He's explaining everything after all. Alright, so you will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
I'm about to skirt the line so goddamn hard.
What does that even mean? Anyways, this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
What? That's not even fair.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, you're...
Yeah, bullshit. You haven't saved yet.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Too bad. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
Oof.
All comes down to this. It's go time.
There we are.
There's only one thing you can give the judge at a time like this.
The videotape.
I was gonna say you weren't too far off. You weren't too far off.
That was amazing.
You should.
Okay, I don't think it worked.
Okay.
Alright, the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
And it is me. I will explain everything.
My business card.
Phoenix.
You said that
Oh,
in-
it's my business
I was gonna
card.
say you said that in a very joking tone, but like.
Yeah, it's my business card.
I know. I'm trying to be very subtle with my giving away the answers.
Anyways, thank you. Very nice. This is great. Here, please have one of mine.
Yo! Let's go!
Let's go!
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging Pokemon cards.
Your Honor, there is something very important about that card. This card is important because because of what's on the back.
There we go.
Huh? You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
huh? Right now? But court is still in session.
Okay, you'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We're gonna call my cell phone right now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Brilliant.
Fuck you. Ah! What? Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone?
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. That's the Steel Samurai's theme.
Mr. Wellington.
I love that theme.
Thank you, Blue Badger.
Strange. Could almost swear that you're holding my phone.
You're... Ah! No, it can't. It can't be.
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you want to retrieve your cell phone, make sure you take the right one.
Was he singing that with his mouth?
Oh shit, he actually died. He turned a different color. I didn't know that was possible.
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he's become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, since this is all, wrapped up, you wanna go out for a drink sometime? You know, go to a bar or something?
Just, take this phone.
Oh.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested, and he is being rushed to the hospital right away, Your Honor.
Good. Now then, we found the turnabout, baby! The court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty.
Woo! Yeah, I'm not guilty.
Why is she so big? What the heck?
I'm not
Wait,
guilty.
12 feet
I'm
tall.
not guilty. Guilty.
Why is she so big? That is all court
I'm not
is
guilty.
dirt.
Actually, she is.
I'm not guilty for
If the images are to go anything by, she looks like she's taller than Dustin.
Yeah.
But by that logic,
Sick.
Pain would be taller than
I
Dustin.
think she's got a really long neck.
It's September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. My bad.
I knew the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
You go give Tiger Lily my best wishes, okay?
Okay. What?
It's probably because of me.
What?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles,
Wait,
gotten
what?
sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test
How are you
I've ever
alive?
taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster,
9 floors
and never
high.
won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
That's impressive.
My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That's pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
Yeah. What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me.
What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Oh, that's right. Talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady passing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
What the hell?
I'm sure that Dustin's gone.
That's not true.
That love didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
That's a pretty cool present for covering a night shift.
Oh, I see.
You have no idea how long night shifts are, Phoenix.
True, they're pretty
Everything
bad.
is all my fault. Dustin's
Probably
death.
about 8 hours.
Yeah. Wow.
No, they're longer than that.
Police job?
Even if you work food service, it's longer than 8 hours if you close what?
Anyways, back to my monologue. Your head being all messed up.
Yeah.
It's hard to continue talking if you don't
I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. How the hell? How long? What?
You're not allowed to leave until it's fully closed.
Fuck, what time do you
Like
close?
10 to 12 hours.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, night shifts are terrible.
Yeah, on average, officers have a 10-hour shift.
Alright then.
And a minimum of 40 hours a week.
A minimum? Okay.
I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune's only a name.
Goddess of misfortune.
fortune. You bet! I'm gonna make it! I promise! Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
That's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, I should get going.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks! You take care of yourselves, too. And if you ever need help around the office, I'd love to help. I'm very
Oh,
curious.
thank God she's gone. Maya,
No,
I'm
you're
really
banned from
starting
the
to feel
office.
this concussion. I got my memory back, but things are really fuzzy.
Well, you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
Afraid to ask, but here goes. This might sound bad, but who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
That moment, everything really did come back to me.
Hey,
Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others.
yeah. Show your Batman.
Judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict.
Every time.
Ha!
This person, I've not a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else?
Phoenix!
And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her.
That I
For
just
example-
forgot.
Earth to Nick, what's wrong? Keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. Feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. By the way, can you explain this weird, vague spot in my memory? It's just sort of a patch of blue. But I can't fill it.
Potentially.
Oh.
What is the spot? Like, what is it shaped like?
I don't know. It almost looks like a vase?
Oh, what do you think it says on the vase? Is there like writing?
No, it's just blue.
It's a blue vase. Nope, doesn't ring a bell at all.
Huh,
But there's a
weird.
different vase that comes to mind. Anyways, let's go to McDonald's.
I am.
We're going to Burger King.
I thought you were gonna say I'm inevitable.
God damn.
That story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago.
They don't have Sonic toys at Burger King.
Episode 1.
This is
The Last
garbage.
Turnabout. The end.
Are we doing a flashback?
The brand new
Alright,
episode has been
fellas.
added. Reunion
Who
and
the hell's
Turnabout.
like Pearl?
I've got.
Forehead is so goddamn big.
It's very big.
Guys, don't be silly. It clearly says on the sheet that Pearl Fay is to be played by the guest star.
Okay, but we
not-
don't have a
We don't
guest
have
star.
a guest star.
So it's either me or Mike.
Andrew, you don't have a lot of roles this chapter.
Sounds good. I'll take her.
I cannot do another one.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
I'm gonna need you to start it because the thing before the investigation is kind of long. So we'll get to when the investigation starts.
Michael, I'm so fucking tired right now.
Was my voice for Maggie Bird good?
Yes,
Okay.
actually, it was very good.
We can end it here for that tired. I was murdered by that person.
Oh, the right.
That's why I took my revenge. It's only
Dude,
fair.
I was closing
Isn't
my
it?
eyes whenever I wasn't.
Eenie.
I finally get to see you again, and
Shut the fuck up. It's not your fault.
no, I did it. I killed that person.
You don't even know how to drive.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me.
Fuck! No!
Alright. And we'll stop here on June 16th, 3:34 p.m. right in Cola offices.
Can I
Don't-
pause?
Did I miss anything important?
No, you missed
No.
a title card.
Oh, here he is.
Nope.
Yeah,
At
we're
least let me voice
we're
one line.
we're ending here.
Damn.
No, oh, there we go. Alright, well, a bit of a shorter one today, unfortunately, because we've got this man who has the worst sleep schedule in the world.
I woke up at 8 a.m. today. That is entirely average.
That is actually
Quaff-
pretty average.
Quoth
That's when I woke up.
Birdington. Ultimate bad sleep schedule.
Alright, anyways, bye everybody. I'm not even gonna have like a closing outro thing. Bye!